Hello, Sylvia here. Nice to see you. So, again, my name is Sylvia. I live in New Zealand, for those coming for the first time. I am a conscious channel. I work with a group of beings called the Group of 100. They are a collection of galactics and ascended masters working through the stream of Christ consciousness and the Melchizedek energy also. What to say? Yes, I am a conscious channel, which means I am aware of what is coming through. I don't remember every detail, but I am aware. At the moment today, they are asking me to just open space, and so I do not really know what they want to bring through in terms of their messages. I always do very solid grounding and cleansing of my fields before I open space, so that I can trust it is a pure message from source energy. So I will tune in and off we will go. We are brilliant white. We are coming in today from the planet Lyra. We are a soul this one is very familiar with, Katara. She is a guide of the Lyran community. Lyra is the original planet of the human. This is where the human was first created, first formed. It is a galaxy within this solar system. It has very different planets within it. There has been much warfare here, and civilizations died and planets were destroyed or compromised, so that there are refugees from other star systems who did come here. There came a time where the human form was to be created. It was discussed and chosen that the destiny of humanity would indeed be a very unique destiny within the solar system, within the galaxies, within all of creation. There are indeed many other planets who host life, such as Earth, throughout many galaxies. But this divine destiny of the human is created because many, some say 22, some say 48, divine galactic races got together and said, let us offer the best of ourselves and let us weave a new being. And let us put this weaving into the DNA of this being, so that over time this being will, through a series of awakening cycles in the evolution of the planet, turn back on. The DNA will become turned back on. In the dark history of planet Earth, which will be coming into mainstream consciousness over the next year or years, the destined divine glorious template was shut down. So from its expanded 22 or 48 strands of DNA, from the basic 12, humanity was shut down to 2. And in those who have been seriously on the path of awakening over the last 10-20 years, these DNA strands have awakened for many in the current abounding delivery of solar rays on planet Earth at this time. Many are now feeling these new strands of popping in their being, which indeed can be a sign that their DNA is indeed awakening at this time. This is linked to what is also called Kundalini awakening, which is where the whole strand shaft of energy down the spine becomes once again ignited with divine fire from the root up. And this is a parallel journey to the awakening of the DNA. So this DNA energy is this most beautiful multicolored spiral energy. It dances. It is a glorious thing. And it is in the destiny of each human being who chooses this. There, of course, must be a choosing, because Earth is the planet of free will. And it is written in the Galactic Codex that this cannot be interfered with by beings outside Earth. So at this time, this process of evolution, which is available to the beings on planet Earth at this time, still must be chosen somewhere in their being. This will have been chosen in the soul contract, possibly, so that even those who may not even be aware that they are destined to ride the waves of spiritual awakening, and perhaps are currently a little bit bogged down by the machinations of the light and dark warring it out on planet Earth. That is not to say that in times of greater enlightening, their path will not become fully visible and shining in front of them. For those who are already engaged in consciousness with this healing, transformative path, they know there is much work to be done. And to some extent, many of you are getting on with that. This involves various layers of clearing, all which will assist this divine predicted awakening of the DNA and the Kundalini, and the moving of the being into its full predestined God spark state. There are lines of ancestral clogging that the universe currently carries, and there are many marvelous technologies and holistic systems which unblock this. There are many strands of energetic healing. There is past life work, there is constellation work, there is shadow work. All of these energies are tools for people seeking to examine and purify and clear anything in the ancestral line which is actually not part of your ongoing soul contract on this planet. This is a dropping away, a clearing of old stories, and a lightening of the load. It is a clearing of karma, which of course is dropping. Many say has dropped already, but certainly will be fully dropped at the time of the solar light. So you can be clearing and embracing certainly the remembrance in your being of your divine awakened DNA destiny, and as best as you can activate it by doing the deeper work, by time in nature, and by dropping into a heart-centered life as much as possible. Of course, the hearts are very wounded and carry great hurt in the humans of the planet still. But with the divine frequencies of love riding in on these solar waves, hearts are opening more and more daily. As the heart opens, there are vulnerabilities that will be coming into your awareness. And indeed, it is always beneficial to remember this adage that the human is at the greatest strength when most vulnerable. This is indeed one of the great ironies, that when our heart becomes so open that we are flexible, compassionate, aligned beings, that we are committed to a state of sisterhood and brotherhood with fellow man, that within this divine flow that enters the being at this time, there is enormous strength. There is an invulnerability and an inviolability that comes as a blessing from the Godhead itself. This strength of this inner strength that develops within the being as it rides the waves of outer vulnerabilities, this strength builds and consolidates within the being. The so-called knocks of life, the failures, the lessons deeply learned, the dark nights of the soul, these have all been programmed and factored into human existence as parts of the teaching school that planet Earth is for the soul. Brave souls have chosen to be here on planet Earth at this time. This is not an easy period in history, but it is the most glorious. And the souls who are on planet Earth, whether they are fully aware of it or not yet, are indeed blessed to be seeing great waves of transformation, change, rebirth. These cycles that are alive now and will be increasing in months to come, these cycles of complete shattering of the old, dismantling of all structures which are not resonant with this new divine human. Structures in society, in thought, in spirituality, in religion, all structures which have indeed been holding the human back from its divine evolution, these will be shattering and changing and being reformed in days, weeks, months and years to come, because it is destined that humanity will move into the golden age, an age of great golden time. And indeed this clearing is happening now within each and every one of you. As these blockages clear from our systems. So, dear souls, remember that what was called your junk DNA by science is indeed your full divine being waiting to awaken. No junk there, only infinite potential. Your powers, the gifts that are destined to awaken within you. This is the miracle that surrounds us in waiting as a divine promise that this is the destiny of the human. So let us survive the shakes and the shocks and the surprises of the immediate future and hold on to this divine promise of this shining self that is yours, dear soul. So we offer you this message from Lyra, from your original self, your original selves. And know that also we carry the pulse of divine creativity within us. Lyrans, we know the power of the dance, of the music, of the word, and we will share and speak with you about this more on another occasion. So, dear ones, may your day, your night, your afternoon, wherever you are, be a blessed time for you. And know that the light is yours, and it is our divine destiny. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Beautiful. I love the Lyran energy when it comes through. It's very beautiful and sort of like a shining white gold frequency. So, have a great day, folks, and see you soon.